Hi, I'm Nina, and welcome back to our channel. Over the summer, I made these meads, and now we're gonna try them and see how they turned out. So this is Pepper Rabbit. She's the cutie pie on the label. So on this label is a picture that I took of Pepper Rabbit when she was just a few months old. I used to let her run around in the greenhouse, but then she got fleas, so we don't do that anymore. Plus, even though she's like old and chunky now, she can still definitely outrun me. I guess I'm old and chunky now. We're getting old, Pepper! I named all of the meads after sort of like there's a little story going on with Pepper Rabbit and she's just prancing around all of the amazing ingredients that I used. Pepper can't help me drink these meads, so John is gonna help me drink these meads.
I'm back. The pumpkin mead. Remind me your process about this one.
I brewed it in a pumpkin.
I did not want it to go in the pumpkin, and I didn't want it to stay in the pumpkin.
But it did.
It had a very pleasant, almost cream soda taste. Oh, hold on a second. And I can smell the sour. Yeah, that's sour all right.
It didn't age well.
This is not the mead I drank last month.
You know.
It does kind of grow on you. Like maybe literally? When we noticed the pumpkin started to deflate, get it out of the pumpkin. I did finish my glass. It was a lot more tart and sour than I remember it being. The pumpkin spice mead, I'm gonna fail you on that for infection. I just can't pass that. I think if we're gonna make any more pumpkin spice meads, I think we'll do them outside of the pumpkin.
You're no fun. Alright, I really like this one. Pie mint. And then I stepped on the grapes, so...
So this is gonna be extra footy.
I'm looking forward to this one because I let it naturally ferment.
The color is beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. This is just like any commercial wine I've ever tasted.
Oh my gosh.
It's a sweet pie mint, but it's not as sweet as like a Manischewitz is. I'm telling you, the flavor on this is out of this world. It's tremendous. It's great.
We had picked those grapes either that day or the day before, so they were fresh picked grapes right off the vine. You cannot get fresher than that.
The pie mint, you get an A+, being one of the best meads I've ever drank. I don't want this to end. All right, let's just save it.
Watch, they all get shitty from here on out.
Oh.
They're gonna suck. Alright, don't take off points for the labels. I know they're peeling off, but I printed them on the computer printer.
I'll withhold judgment on the aesthetics of the label.
Thank you.
Right.
So now we have the most blueberry mead to ever blueberry.
Ah. Blueberry cider, blueberry blossom honey, and fresh blueberries on top of that.
Yes.
Wow.
It's so good! It's so good! It's so good!
Now I will say it's a little viscous. Like it's a little thick, using a little bit of water, maybe even just like 20% water to cut it. I'll give you a solid B, because I do believe the mouthfeel could be improved. Well done, Nina.
The fact that this is good makes me feel less bad that I'm probably gonna dump the pumpkin out.
Good.
I gotta let go. Next, this is my mulberry bush mead.
Did you say this is your bush mead?
So...
I'm a rat.
Yes, a morat.
Morat.
A morat?
Morat?
I had boiled the mulberries and I put them in some already pre-existing mead that was going into secondary fermentation. The yeast ate it up, and I know for a fact that this is very dry now.
It has this like purple, almost black color to it. Oh, you ain't kidding. That's good though. So you think that the mulberries really added that supplemental nutrients that the yeast was craving. It's what yeast craves. So it may have missed your intention, but you still came out with a good mead. I'm also gonna give you a B-. You missed your intention, turning a sweet mead into a dry mead by adding an ingredient that wasn't fully stabilized. What are the ABVs on these?
We're gonna figure that out in post.
Hello! I love you, Nina.
We're just drinking blind.
No, it's drink till you're blind.
This is gonna get me drunk. Next mead. This one's my favorite. This is the pet-nat honeysuckle.
So you didn't intend for it to be semi-sparkling?
I did not. I had it in swing tops for a while. Alright, anticlimactic. It's less sparkly than it once was. Oh, but you can see the bubbling happening.
Okay. Oh my god. What a beautiful honeysuckle aroma. Wow.
There's the fizz.
Carbonation really brings out certain flavors, and floral is one of those. I'm going to give you an A-. It still retains some fizziness, and so there is a pet-nat element to it. It's nearly perfume levels of fragrance. Honeysuckle is one of my favorite aromas. As a matter of fact, I know a certain honey rabbit who wears honeysuckle perfume. It's as if you've taken those drops out of the honeysuckle and just wringed it out into a wine.
I'm gonna make this every year.
I hope you do.
Next mead! I have to get started with my teeth.
The Queen's Mead.
And it is our last mead for the night.
God save the Queen.
God save the Queen. For this recipe, I had to scale it down to accommodate 1 gallon.
Wow, that's a lot going on in here.
It's very clove and mace forward.
What I'm gonna say is a medicinal elixir. The mouthfeel is really superb, and I like this mixture of herbs. I could drink this warm even.
Oh yeah, mulling this would be a good idea. I think I would keep it the ratio of honey, water, and yeast. I would just change the herbs around a little bit.
This is definitely in the semi-sweet category. I'm gonna give it a B-. It was very pleasant mead to drink. It was just a little heavily spiced. I mean, as far as being the Queen's favorite mead, oh man.
She hasn't tried my pie man.
She's never tried your pie.
Yes, Queen!
Alright, so those are my meads. I've never made mead on my own. We've always done it together, and I wanted to see how I did. I wanted to see if I could do it. I wanted to see if I could do it well. And I feel more confident as a mead maker.
The meads that you've made over the summertime were outside of my comfort zone. I would have never made half of these meads, and I think that you should really be proud of them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.
More leafy meads. 2020, the year of leafy meads. From John and Nina.